from the off-grid tiny house. It's actually New Year's Day today, so we're in 2020 now. Look at that. So I got a wish package here in front. I'm gonna open it up, tell you what it is, see if it's free or not. Looks like it's ripped and torn in spots here. Probably not a good thing, but we'll see what this is. Okay. Uh-oh, there's some parts. There was a screw out of the box here, right here. So, it looks like we have some computer fans. I don't know if they're damaged or what. Okay, it's a 4-pin setup. Let's pull these out of the boxes so we know what's going on. More screws. Mounting screws, I think, is what that is. So basically, guys, it looks like it has some type of 4-pin connector here, but the thing of it is I only need 2 wires, and it looks like that's all I'm worried about. So, though I do have to determine which one's the negative and the positive. That's going to be a little tricky, won't it? I would think. Especially since I have to check this. These are the fans that I ordered, guys, from Wish. And they're supposedly 3,000 RPM. We'll have to plug those in to check them. But they're definitely 12 volt. And that's why I kind of bought them. So we can run that direct off one of my off-grid solar batteries. And these are going into my propane fireplace if I can get these things figured out. Now, right now there's nothing wrong with the fans that are in the propane fireplace. They're 5-volt USB powered fans. The only issue is they're not really well at moving the air around. They're just okay. So if I think I can take this paneling apart, but that's the goal. Is I got to figure out which wire is positive and negative, and then once I know that, I should be able to figure it out. Hopefully. This one has like a strip. It's white, and then it has a stripe, a black stripe, and it goes all the way down like that. So I wonder if that's the negative. But if I pull this pin apart, I should be able to check. Now, what I can do, guys, with this setup is I'm going to show you how I'm going to install it, obviously, in the fireplace, but I can test this because I have the lithium battery here at the house, and I can attach these wires to the leads of the battery, and this fan should kick on, and we'll see exactly how much push that these fans have. But first I got to take apart this, so I'm going to need a little tiny screwdriver and maybe some tools just to see, and we'll be back with you when I get that. Alrighty, guys, so I got this little screwdriver and I popped this lid on this 4-pin setup here, and I'm going to pull this off. Not much to that, and it doesn't really tell me much here, which could be a serious problem. Sorry about the poor lighting, guys, but now if anybody recognizes this, the wire's kind of white well, it's black, but it's got kind of like a white strip, then a black strip, then it goes back to white, and it alternates all the way down. So I'm guessing that's how they told what was a ground and what was a positive. I gotta look that up to see exactly which wire is which here, and then I can label it with some tape, because if I reverse polarity I could damage the fan, and we don't want to do that. I want to have this wire properly labeled so we know what the hell we're doing. So we'll have to come back to that when I look that up online. Maybe somebody knows. Alrighty guys, so after doing a little bit of research online, I want to just show you the wires that I'm dealing with. So the one on the left is completely black, and that's what they said is the negative wire. The one on the right that kind of looks gray with black banding every once in a while is the positive. Now normally for the 4-port clip here, they always have the negative in lead 1, so that matches the identification there as fully just black wire insulation, and the other one is your positive. So I'm gonna check this out. I just have to rip some wires off here and go to town. So we're gonna go ahead and cut some wires. Hopefully, here I'm gonna have to pull these wires apart a little bit first so I can fit the tool in there. But all I'm gonna do is basically cut these off of this 4-port, this clip port thing, because it's pretty much useless for what I'm going to be using these for. So there's that. There's the positive. We'll do the negative here. Pretty simple. So all I want to do now is strip the ends, and then we're going to hook this up to my lithium battery and hopefully power up this fan and see how much power I should be. Well, it'll be a two-way test basically, that I have the polarity right, and to check to see if these things work and how well they work, because the whole goal for these items, guys, for the propane fireplace, is to increase the CFMs, the airflow inside there, because, you know, there's nothing wrong with what I have now except that it just takes longer to heat up the tiny house. And if I had a decent CFM, well, like 2 of these, that's why you're seeing 2 of these here, if you see that, that will be the reason there. So let's see. There's negative, and there's the positive right there. So all we got to do, pull these apart a little bit. Now I will have to obviously add longer lengths of wire to these computer fans, obviously, to get them to work. So I'm going to bring the battery out, and we're going to take a deep look at hopefully getting this thing to work.